Most people do fail their test at least once. It may not be comforting in the moment after you've gone through all the stresses and pain of learning to drive and ended up with nothing, but at least you're not alone. So, what do you do now? First thing is not to beat yourself up. You would never accept a driving instructor who told you were a piece of shit for failing. Well, telling yourself that is the same thing. This does happen. Learning how to drive well takes time and practice. And even if you've got all the required skills, sometimes nerves just get the best of us. Be kind to yourself and keep moving forward. Some studies show that people who pass the second time are actually the safest drivers. The extra lessons you take after failing will improve your skills and better prepare you. So actually, maybe you're going to be a better driver than your mate who's already passed.
Ever considered that, Derek?
Next thing is to get back on the proverbial horse. Talk through what went wrong with your instructor and get back behind the wheel as soon as possible. The longer you go without practicing, the rustier your skills will become, and the harder it'll be to get your confidence back. Ask your instructor to do some mock tests with you. The more practice you can get under test conditions, the less stressful the real test will feel. Also, make sure your instructor thinks you are test ready before rebooking, to avoid throwing money away. One way to save money by spending a little is to invest in apps like Driving Test Whiz to give you tips on the most common reasons people fail. Things like poor observation, not checking mirrors, bad steering control catch lots of people out. Driving Test Whiz goes through all these and more in detail so you can avoid them happening to you. Again. Most of all, remember that learning to drive is a skill that takes practice. Some people get there quicker than others.
No one cares, Derek!
But don't be disheartened if you failed. Take the L on the chin, keep the L on the car, and get driving. I saw this video about a person who failed their driving test 5... Oh, my stomach just made a very funny noise! Okay, here we go again. I saw a video of a guy who said he failed 5 times. And also, my dad failed 3 times, and because the driving instructor said, go right around the roundabout. So he went right around the roundabout.